Who would have thought that an odd-looking rock on the ground could actually be equivalent to a lottery ticket? An Emirati space fanatic in Dubai, Hasan Al Hariri, has been one step ahead of all of us. He has a personal collection of meteorites and rocks from the Moon and Mars, worth millions of dollars. The one that he's most proud of, however, is a 4 billion-old meteorite that he collected from Abu Dhabi's Liwa desert 4 years ago, and it is also valued at millions. However, it's not about profiting off these space rocks for Hariri, who is the CEO of the Dubai Astronomy Group and the UAE's largest observatory, Al Thuraya Astronomy Center. He's displaying them at the center, located inside Mushrif Park, to educate people about astronomy. The center's construction has recently been fully completed, offering residents an out-of-this-world experience with advanced telescopes, a new rotating observatory dome and astronomy lessons. We wanted to create a project that would contribute to the development of people and spread the knowledge of astronomy, he told Khaleej Times. We are trying to make people connect with the universe and understand what it is. When people come to the center, they'll be using their 5 senses to experience what we offer. They'll use their sight to see the stars, touch objects from space, and also taste space food. When we have the Astro CAF, we have a meteorite lab here, where people can learn about space rocks, how they're formed, what happens when they enter the Earth's orbit, and when they fall down. We want people to learn how to identify them, read the story behind them, and how to hunt for them. The lab has about 300 meteorites and other space rocks on display, with the heaviest one weighing a total of 66 kilograms. The center also has a robotics and Lego lab, a library, a 100-seat theater, an astronomy shop and an observatory for kids. The most appealing feature of the facility, though, is the newly built rotating observatory dome. It's equipped with advanced telescopes, and the roof of the dome opens up for viewing. Just the dome alone has a 16-inch and 10-inch telescope, 3 solar telescopes, and 2 for astrophotographs and astrographs. According to Hariri, the observatory dome had cost more than $10 million to build, including the equipment. In total, Hariri has a personal collection of more than 45 telescopes, which he keeps at the center for public use. Because of the location we're in, it causes the challenge of light pollution, the humidity, the heat. Usually, people don't make observatories at sea levels, but on mountains, to avoid these challenges. To avoid these obstacles, we've designed the dome to protect us from these 3 elements. The dome itself has been made from stainless steel 316, which is used to make steel pillars and pipes for deep-sea operations, so it doesn't ever get rusted. Between the inner and outer layer, we have insulation to prevent the heat from coming in, Hariri said. To protect the expensive equipment and other electronics, a special AC system with sensors has been installed to keep the dust out of the entire building. The center, which is a project overseen by the Dubai municipality, is open to the public free of entry. However, to use the telescopes, it's about $10 per person. Things to do at Al Thuraya Astronomy Center: learn about space rocks, how they're formed, what happens when they enter Earth's orbit, greater than know how to identify and hunt for a meteorite, greater than touch objects from space, get a good view of the cosmos at the state-of-the-art dome and through special telescopes, greater than taste space food at Astro CAF, greater than watch a space film in a 100-seat theater, greater than tinker with robots and build Lego towers at a lab, greater than let your kids explore the universe in an observatory made for them. This rock is billions of years old. A space rock that's possibly billions of years old, and worth millions of dollars, is now on display at Dubai's Al Thuraya Astronomy Center. Hasan Al Hariri, the center's CEO, told Khaleej Times that they found the 66 kilograms meteorite in Abu Dhabi's Liwa desert 4 years ago. This is one of the biggest meteorites we have in our center. It's made of nickel and iron. It has a burnt crust on the outer layer. It tells you that it has gone through the atmosphere and has been heated to a level that it changed its look on the outside. When you look internally, it's filled with rust, which tells you the content inside, he said. The story of this guy is that it fell to the ground, cracked into pieces, and all of those elements got exposed to the weather, so we can see that the iron has been oxidized by the oxygen. He said that they never anticipated they'd find such a big chunk, as people claiming to find meteorites call the center all the time, and most of the time, the rocks aren't from space. It's worth a few $1,000,000. One of the key elements to determine the cost of a meteorite is its size, weight, and the fact that it's in one whole piece and not in chunks, Al Hariri said. The giant space rock is on display along with 300 other rocks, in various sizes, at the center. A couple of years ago, Al Hariri purchased a meteorite, worth about $500 million, from an auction. The center also has a piece of a meteorite that fell in Russia's Chelyabinsk city, which shattered the glass of several buildings and injured a few. The long-term plan for the center's meteorite lab is for it to be expanded into a meteorite center, where space rocks can be legally traded, purchased and sold. Some of the meteorites at the center are already available for purchase. Khaleej Times revealed previously that a draft law on space objects was passed at the Federal National Council. It states that no one is allowed to do space rock mining in the country without seeking permission. The fine is up to $10 million for violators. Sarwat at KhaleejTimes.com. Click tap here to subscribe to Khaleej Times news alerts on WhatsApp. Make sure you save the phone number under contacts on your phone for uninterrupted service. Error, macro, ads, DFP ad article new is missing.